Good morning, all the viewers. Welcome back to Kinra Oval for the finals of MCA Interstate T20 Tournament 2019. Perak versus Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur winning the toss. Elected to field first. So interesting to see how the proceedings. The two umpires are in the middle, Mr. Kalidas and Mr. Sivam. Looking at both the team cards today. Team Perak, Amir Khan, Sharin Muniande, the skipper, Amir Azim, Devendra Morgan, Muazzam Hayat, Pasha Ali, Ajab Khan, Aslam Khan, Imad Shams, Mohammad Marzouk, and Rahim Khan. Looking at the team card of Kuala Lumpur, playing 11. Nabil Lenege, most experienced player in this part of the world. Ibrahim Hassan from Maldives coming down. And Virendeep Singh, the skipper of Kuala Lumpur. Arjun Tilyanandan, Saifullah Malik, Horin the second. Pawandeep Singh, Muhammad Nazrul Rahman, Hafiz Gair, Imam Muhammad, and Said Aziz. The interesting tournament, the finals of the MCA T20 Interstate. Kuala Lumpur winning the toss, elected to field first. Interesting call. And start with Neville Lenege. Very experienced bowler from Sri Lanka. Start proceeding. Good morning, sir. Welcome, Mr. Harris, joining me with the commentary.
Oh, thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Interesting finals. Kuala Lumpur versus Perak, sir.
It is, yes. Hopefully, it'll be a good game. Be a very good match today.
First delivery. Played straight down, taking a quick double. By Pasha Ali. The two openers, Pasha Ali and Muazzam Hayat. Starting the proceedings, first delivery taken 2 runs by Pasha Ali. Next delivery. Try to play a flick shot. Looks like a leg by. Yes, umpire calls a leg by. Mr. Kalidas, most experienced match official in this part of the world.
Neville is coming over the wicket to bowl to Muazzam. Ball was shot and cut to the point area.
Well, oh, that was a good effort. Unfortunately, balls still travels to the boundary. I think Nevin hasn't got the line yet. Usually a very good bowler.
Yes, he's a very good bowler.
And very experienced bowler as well. played brilliantly. 2 bounces to the boundary for 4 runs.
Another short ball by Neville, and it was punished to the boundary.
Through the cow corner region, and Muazzam Hayat opens his account with 2 boundaries, 2 deliveries, 8 runs to his name. And the score moves to 11 in the first over. Quick single taken safely. Well responded by Pasha Ali as well. Yeah. And Neville a bit struggling to get his line and length in the first over. On the left arm over.
Solid short ball and a push to the cover point area. That's the first over of Neville. Perak is now 12 runs for no wicket, with Neville giving 11 runs in the first over. Hafiz side coming near the end. A young promising player from Kuala Lumpur. He's getting the ball right arm round wicket to Muazzam.
Muazzam Hayat is the second highest scorer in this series so far with 168 runs of 4 games, 3 innings and 1 not out.
As he played to third man, got a single.
Well, Pasha Ali looks like didn't have a good series so far in this series. Looking to turn the tables today.
So easy single push of the covers. So very promising player Pasha Ali, and a good keeper.
Yeah, in the Ramadan series he was playing so well.
Yeah, he did well in any Ramadan series. Yes.
Probably try to get that form back in this series. The finals, big finals. Interstate T20 tournament. Hafiz high. Nicely bowled.
Good ball, bowled by Hafiz, and well left by Muazzam. All went straight to the keeper. He has a 6-3 field placing for Muazzam. 6 on the off and 3 the leg side. Of course, his line got to be outside the off stump.
Played upishly, just above the fielder's head. Gone for the 4 through the mid-off region. Yet another boundary for Perak and Muazzam Hayat. Third boundary scored by Muazzam. And Hafiz wide in this series in 3 games. 7 overs, 33 for 1 before this game. And the leading wicket taker is Neville Lienege. 19 overs, 104 for 15 wickets. Fully played. Mahat, for a second he was interested in a quick single, but Pasha Ali rightfully sent him back. They're going also well. The second over 18 runs, doesn't want to take risk and gift wickets in this stage. Strong start for Perak. Final delivery of the second over of his kite. Brilliant shot, straight to the fielder.
So that's the second over. We now Perak 18 for no loss. Muazzam Hayat on 14 of 8 balls and Pasha Ali 3 of 4 balls.
Neville Lianage, the leading wicket taker in this series. Come to ball. Left arm round. To Pasha Ali. Good delivery. Miss by Pasha Ali. Tried to put through the mid of Sakau region. Try to flick. Trap him in front. Now appeals. Looks like going down the leg. Sakalidas rightfully rejected the call. So
Pasha needs to play in the V, the beginning of his innings.
Yeah, Neville is a very good swing bowler.
Yes.
Bowls out swings, in swings very well.
Short ball, well played by Pasha, but well fielded by backward point.
Good comeback by Neville as well.
Yes.
After the first over.
He's a very thinking player, a good bowler. He knows where to bowl. And he's the top wicket taker for this series.
Yes. On the other hand, Neville will be, Perak will be cautious about Neville. Doesn't want to give wickets to him. That will put the pressure on Kuala Lumpur.
Again, Pasha trying to aim to mid-wicket area. That's a leg by.
Interesting, Pasha Ali trying to take on Neville.
That's why I say he needs to play in the V for Neville, against Neville. He's finding it difficult facing Neville, and I think he should look for the straight.
Next delivery.
Is it there? There on? Short ball played on the back foot by Muazzam. No runs. Straight to cover point. Straight to covers.
Delivery plays towards square leg region.
It's nice flick by Muazzam to leg side to the mid wicket region, and they got a run, a single for it. The complete of the Third over, Perak is 24 no loss. Pasha still on 3 and Muazzam 15.
Very strong. Well, comeback by Neville. Only given 2 runs. 1 run to his and one is leg by. So 2 runs coming in that over. Bringing down the run rate to 6.67. Brilliant shot through the covers. Boundary. Muazzam Hayat looks in top form in this series, Mr. Harris.
Yes, he's in form. He has been the main scorer for Kuala Lumpur. I'm sorry, Perak. He's a good player in this T20 format.
Wonderful player. Great asset.
Hafiz needs to bowl a bit shorter to Muazzam because he's very good on the front foot.
The good thing about Muazzam Hayat, he knows when to switch on, switch off.
Yes.
And
again, good ball. Good comeback by Hafiz. Oh, there's sloppy fielding by the KL team. They got 2 runs of it.
2 runs gifted.
Yes, 3 runs to Perak.
A leg by call by Nampa. This one from the far end. Delivery. Player is that's given. That's a big wicket.
Good comeback by Hafiz. Good comeback by Hafiz. A good ball, and tempted Muazzam to hit it for 4, and he completely missed it, and now he's out. LBW.
Yes, it's a well comeback by Hafiz, and that's the prize wicket of Muazzam Hayat. Got out for a 19 of 13 deliveries.
Now Perak is 26 for 1 of 3.3 overs. The run rate of 7.43. Coming next is Amir Azim.
Amir Azim.
A very talented player. Is in the under 19 national team. What I like about Amir Azim is very fast between the wickets. His running between the wickets is excellent. That's a good comeback by Kuala Lumpur, getting the first wicket. Amir Azim is ready to face the first ball. Hafiz High now is Fired up. Here he comes. Good ball. Well defended by Amir Azim.
Probably Amir Azim looking to put up a partnership with Pasha Ali. Very important in the partnerships, these kind of formats.
Yes, indeed.
Keeping wickets in hand to the last 5-6 overs. Allows to go
You're right,
full swing. So probably these two batsmen are looking to play until about 10-12 overs.
What would be the best total for them to chase? For KL to chase, usually?
Looking at the Kuala Lumpur side, they need to put up around 150-160 runs based on the experience from Ramadan series as well, and bring in the spinners.
For them to score 150, they didn't have 2 or 3 good partnerships.
Yes, they have good batting lineup.
With Virendip is coming in next. Oh, sorry, got me wrong again. Sorry.
So there are Khan brothers, Ajab Khan, and don't forget about
Shavin is there, the captain.
Imad Shams as well.
Yes.
One of them. Yet another great batsman from Pakistan.
Perak is now 27 for 1 of 4 overs with a run rate of 6.75. Pasha still on 3 for 8 balls, and Amir Azim 1 for 3 with Muazzam just got out. LBW to Hafiz Khair.
Very good comeback by Kuala Lumpur team bowling. They have put the brakes after the first over.
Nabil is back for his third over.
Very impressive player, Neville. Almost 40s.
He's in the 40s now.
He doesn't look like he, while playing in his 40s, he's playing like a 20s kid still.
Still very agile.
Very agile, very fast.
Here he comes. It's a good ball.
Oh, great delivery.
That's a bit too high. A good ball by Nabil. Actually, the ball was hit almost above the thigh area.
Just few months back, I survived of a deadly ball by Neville. Abnormal guard was broken to pieces. Had to go to the hospital, put some
Good ball again.
medication and come back. A very good bowler. I think Neville was not around during the Ramadan series. If
Yeah,
it was, it would have been another
What I've been
class
told that
bowling.
he's gone back to Sri Lanka
Yes.
for holiday.
Bowled! A brilliant delivery. Amir Azim departs. And that's what Neville can do. And 27 for 2, Perak. Kind of a bit trouble now. 2 wickets. Quick.
Coming into bat is Amir Khan.
Amir Khan. Amir replace another Amir.
Amir Azim was totally beaten by the pace.
Pace and the swing, I guess.
Yes.
He's a very good swing bowler. If I'm not mistaken, in a 50-over game, he bowled 7 or 8 overs continuously. And at this age, it's
Yes.
immense.
Surprisingly, he can take the pressure.
Actually, he can bowl 10 overs. All 10 overs within that, without a break.
Amazing player.
He's coaching as well. Under his watchful eyes, there are so many young cricketers developing.
I think the time will come that he will represent Malaysia in the next tournament.
I think,
After
I think
this,
he has covered the requirements.
yes, he's qualified, and with his statistics, I think he deserves a place in the team.
It will be a great asset to Malaysian cricket as well.
A good ball. I think
And
it's
that's
out the bat.
given.
Oh, it's given
Yet another
LBW.
wicket. 2 wickets in 2 deliveries on a hat-trick by Nabil now. And Amir Khan departs without troubling the scores. 27 for 3. Bit of a trouble for Perak.
Well, I thought it was off the bat, but the umpire thinks otherwise. Hit the pads and the bat.
It's interesting to see from this area we are unable to see the
See
close look. Probably it hit the pads first and the bat, or
At first look, I thought it was hit the bat and the pad, but Khalidas is the best.
he is the best, and he sees he's the most closest to the action, so he has the clear view than us.
It's true, very true. Coming in now is Sharwin, the captain of Perak.
Sharwin Muniandi.
And Perak are now in deep trouble. 27 for 3 of 4.4 overs.
Interesting call. They have kept Imam Shams holding back.
Well,
Probably he's keeping to
later
finish
part.
the Neville to over.
Yep, I think that's a strategy. Neville, after 2.4 overs, 2 wickets for 12 runs.
Yeah, and probably they don't want to expose Imam Shams to Neville and then take the advantage from that. Meanwhile, Neville on a hat-trick continues to show why he is the leading wicket taker in this series with 17 wickets with the 2 wickets.
Sharwin is ready to face Neville. The hat-trick ball. Let's see what Sharwin will do.
Meanwhile, it will be interesting to see what's the Perak strategy after this, after 3 wickets. Oh,
Good ball, but well left by Sharwin. That goes the hat-trick. Well, anyway, well bowled by Neville. With 1 ball to go.
now he has a 10 wickets advantage for the leading wicket taker. The second wicket taker is Anwar Rahman with 7 wickets of Negeri Sembilan. Oh, that's a good throw. Batsman in. Luckily.
That's the over for Neville. 3 overs, 12 for 2 wickets. That's a fantastic comeback by Neville after the first over.
That's a maiden wicket, 2 wickets without given a run. And Neville, after giving 11 runs in the first over, last 2 overs only 1 run to taking 2 wickets. Very strong comeback by Neville.
After 5 overs, Perak is 27 for 3.
Run rates below 6, 5.4. Is there a bowling change? Yes, I think it's the
Number 8.
Ibrahim Hassan from Maldives. I've seen him many times coming down to Malaysia, giving his experience. I think there's a panicking situation in the middle. The two batsmen are a bit panicking around. I think they should be calm down their nerves, because Pasha Ali played so well with Muazzam, played a good supporting role, and
Pasha called for a run, but I think Shavin was not ready, especially coming in just after second ball.
probably it's going straight to the fielder, so he don't want to take a risk at this stage, losing 3 wickets already in the 5 overs.
A short ball by Ibrahim, but Pasha tried to cut it to covers, but totally missed it, and straight to the keeper.
So what will be the in a situation like this, losing 3 wickets in 5 overs? Is it a good idea to take a risk? Normally you say you have to take calculated risk.
You need to settle down for a while.
Yes,
Because
probably you
after
need to
fall of 2 quick wickets,
calm the nerves first, get the singles here and there. Yes,
Yes.
we know that's the final law of the field restrictions,
uh,
but
a
you don't have,
good flick by Pasha to fine leg, and they take a single.
and you don't want to give quick wickets, more wickets at this stage. Try to keep as many as possible to the last 5 overs.
They need to rotate the strike.
Yes.
They need to rotate the strike and build a partnership now.
Correct.
It's very important to build a partnership after 2 quick wickets.
Keep rotating the scoreboard.
Yes.
Keep ticking in. And build up the foundation back.
Good by Ibrahim. Good ball by Ibrahim, and Shavin just push it to him, and there's no run.
We can see how much value that Muazzam wicket was. Soon after that, bit of a trouble, getting panicking, and lost 2 quick wickets thereafter. Pasha Ali falling into that pressure. He has to calm his nerves down and settle down with Sherwin, build up some partnership.
Another good ball by Ibrahim. A gentle push to the bowler, no runs taken. Ibrahim bowled very well yesterday in the semi-finals.
Ibrahim Hassan bowled 15 overs, 93 for 4 in this series. Bit on expensive side, but he's a very good bowler. We have seen how well he's bowling. He's analyzed the game very well. He's not trying to bowl fast, just trying to keep on the line and length. We know he can bowl very quick deliveries as well. Understanding the pitch, how it behaves. A bit holding back the pitch, probably due to the heavy rain last night.
Oh yes, it was very heavy last night.
That's a good thing about Kinrara. How much the heavy the rain is doesn't matter. Within 1 hour it will dry out and the game.
What I would say about Kinara Oval is a first class
Facility,
wicket
yes.
facilities, and very good drainage. I think one of the best in the world.
We see very frustrating to see in the Cricket World Cup a lot of match being washed off
Yes.
due to the heavy rain. But on the other hand, I have seen in Facebook and all, some people are saying the World Cup should have been in Malaysia.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
They should consider that in the next World Cup, but I
I do-
understand that next World Cup will be in India.
I do agree, because I have seen how heavy the rain is in Malaysia, but still most of the grounds, especially Kinrara Oval, we have seen how much rain you can start the game within 1 hour's break.
It's very true, Yusri. That's quick single taken by Sharvin.
If you
You need to rotate the strike now.
Yeah, if you have logged in during the Ramadan series, we showed the video, whereas around 6:30 it was heavy rain, and 8 o'clock, without any break, without any damage, we started the game. Full 40 overs we played.
Very true. It's incredible.
And Neville back to bowl his final over.
Oh, it's good ball by Neville.
And as I said,
Right up to Pasha.
he can bowl, even if you give 10 overs, he can bowl continuously.
Yes, he can.
And we have seen Virandeep Singh using his players to the maximum. He knows he has good team, so he doesn't have to save any bowlers to the last overs. So he is not hesitant to give the ball back to Neville to complete his 4 overs in top of the over, top of the game. Overs.
A good shot by Pasha to the mid-wicket area. They're taking easy two runs.
And looking for a 3 runs, quick run.
Oh, there's good running between the wickets by both batsmen.
Slight delay with the fielders, allowed the 3 runs. And Neville a bit disappointed.
Oh, of course. I think it's a bit sloppy fielding by the KL team.
Because mid-on fielder stopped it well before the boundary, but the following up fielder was not there. Oh, that's up in the air! Taken! Yet another wicket! Virandeep Singh took that catch. And the skipper departs. Sharvi Moriandi outscoring a 1 run of 7 deliveries and 33 for 4. Deep trouble now.
Good bowling by Neville. Now 3 wickets, 17 runs. The evergreen Neville, for his age, is done so well for Kuala Lumpur.
He is using his whole experience playing in Sri Lanka first class cricket, and then he's bringing back those experience and coaching to Malaysia, developing a lot of cricketers here, this part of the world.
He's with Kuala Lumpur and is a coach for the Kuala Lumpur senior and junior level.
We see a lot of youngsters coming through his ranks and playing so well in the top level of cricket as well.
Coming in to replace Sharvin is Imad Shams.
Imad Shams comes into the middle. And he has to survive one delivery of Neville. A very good batsman. Let's see how Imam going to reply. Perak will be wishing that Imam will go into until the end. One of these batsmen has to play until the 20th over at this stage. Because 33 for 4. End of almost final delivery of the 7th over actually.
And his last ball for Neville. His last ball. His 4th over. Let's see what he can do.
Imad. Ball! Gone!
Fantastic!
What a in-swing delivery!
Perak in real trouble now. Neville after 4 overs got 4 wickets for 17 runs. In yesterday's semi-finals he got 3 wickets for 19 runs.
Yeah, pitched it around off stump and the 4th stump almost, and then bring him back to the middle.
What a delivery.
And he ends his 4 overs for 17 for 4, Neville. A very good call by Virandeep Singh as well. Have Neville to go for full 4 overs.
Yeah, in yesterday's match against Armed Forces, Neville bowled 4 overs, 3 wickets for 19 runs. And today, 4 overs, 4 wickets for 17 runs. That's fantastic, Neville.
33 for 5. It's a deep trouble at this stage. I think they will be looking to adjust the target they want to play now at this stage.
Coming into bat now is Amazudi, and Ibrahim Hassan will continue the other end. He bowled very well yesterday. Ibrahim, a good support, got 2 wickets for 25 runs off his 3 overs. Perak is in deep trouble. Oh, that was a wild swing by Pasha. You need to come down because he's there. You need to come down.
I think the Pasha Ali has been frustrated with the quick wickets. He has to calm down and take the game.
Very true, Yusri. You need to calm down.
Don't want to take away what he has done throughout the game due to the situation. You have to adjust your game plan based on the situation, and this is the time the team needs most from you.
Yeah, good ball from Ibrahim, but equally good stroke by Pasha to covers and got 2 runs.
Spent almost 7 overs in the middle. He is the player who has seen the ball very well. Probably try to use that advantage to convert those to a big score. That's played up actually towards the square leg region. A deep square leg fielder comes in and taken a single. Pasha Ali.
Short ball from Ibrahim, but nicely played to deep square by Pasha.
Talking about Pasha Ali has to look into play the whole 20 overs. Don't try to play any rash shots and gift his wicket at this stage. Amar Zuhaidi on the leg side. That's a miss. Gone for a wide. 4 runs. 5 runs coming in. Gift for the Perak at this stage.
Yeah, it's uncalled for Harinder to miss that ball.
Highly unlikely from Harinder that he probably took a little easy with the situation.
It took it too easy and it cost them 4 runs.
33 for 5, 36 for 5 at this stage, and that allowed. That's one of the good speed ball by Ibrahim.
Good comeback by Ibrahim.
We see Ibrahim trying to bowl a little bit speeder now.
That was a rare white ball by Ibrahim earlier.
Yeah.
And a good comeback. Well defended by Amazudi. It seems there's something wrong with the ball.
Looks like, yeah, probably.
So having a look at both umpires are having a look at the ball now.
That boundary which came a little, that ball got a little wet and got damaged. Is it?
Looks like.
And yes, the replacement balls are called for.
Well, for those who just joined us, this is the finals MCA Interstate T20 between Perak and Kuala Lumpur. Perak now is 41 for 5 in 7.4 overs, the run rate of 5.35.
Yeah. Perak. Mozam Hat started well, 19 of 13, and brilliant delivery by Hafiz Khair. Departs him. Pasha Ali in the middle, 11 of 17, and
Again, our evergreen Neville got 4 wickets for 17 runs off his 4 overs. Hafiz Khair 1 for 11, and Hassan Ibrahim none for 9 in 1.4 overs. A good support by Hassan. Okay. Perak is in deep trouble.
the batsmen departed with Mozam Hayat for 19 of 13, Amir Azim 1 of 6, Sharmin Munani 1 of 7, and 2 batsmen without score. Imad and Amir Khan departs with a brilliant bowling by Neville. Bowling card of Kuala Lumpur, Neville Lianage, 4 overs, 1 maiden, 17 for 4, and Hafiz Khair 2 overs, 11 for 1. Ibrahim 1.4 overs, 9 runs.
Play will continue now after the change of a new ball.
Actually, Virendeep Singh has been a very good captain throughout this last 2 series I have seen. He uses the experienced players very well.
Yes, for a young player, and he's as matured.
Yes.
And he's a good batsman, a good bowler, a good all-round.
Couple of years back, he was captaining the Malaysian under-19 team in the Asia Cup. Happened in Malaysia. And promising young cricketer.
It's a good future for the national team. One day he will take over from Far East as a captain.
Yes. And Malaysian cricket to prosper. Very good, budding cricketers are developing.
Good ball by Ibrahim, well defended by.
We have seen a lot of cricketers coming up the ranks, and opportunities given for many cricketers to go abroad and play for other countries, giving some more experience. Some players like Said Aziz going to Sri Lanka, and there are some other players like
Shahid Ramli to
Australia.
Last ball by Ibrahim to complete his second over.
Oh, good
brilliant ball.
Beaten.
After 8 overs, Perak is 41 for 5. In deep trouble with Pasha 11 runs off 17 balls. Beg pardon, it's 8 overs, it's 41 for 5. Ahmad Zudi 9 for 3. Pasha is 11 for 17 balls, off 17 balls.
At this stage, what will be the good total to put by Perak?
They need to score more than 100 to give a fight to Kuala Lumpur.
It definitely looking at the Kuala Lumpur batting lineup, probably around 120, 130 need for some fight.
Yes.
Some to play with the bowlers.
But 5 of the main Perak players are already out. It's going to be very difficult.
That's why the Pasha Ali's importance in the middle. He has to carry on till the 20th over.
He needs to improve his strike rate because he faced only 17 balls and only 11 runs. Now Hafiz Khair is replacing Neville.
We are into the 9th over. Only 3 bowlers bowled so far. Very interesting.
Good flick to the leg side. Pasha, an easy 2 runs.
We haven't haven't seen any spinners coming into the attack yet.
The pace bowlers are doing their job now.
Yeah, and still Said Aziz also having a good rest.
Yes.
Very good bowler. Played straight down. There's a fielder. Long off fielder comes and cut it off and taken a single. Is it a quote and ball chance missed by Hafiz Khair? Looks like,
but it's a bit difficult from him.
Yes, it was.
What I would say is that Virendip is doing a good job. He's planning it correctly for Kuala Lumpur. He's using all his pace bowlers now. Good ball by Hafiz. Leg by.
Score moves to 45. So 5 wickets right in the 9th over. Hafiz Khair bowling his 3rd over. 14 for 1. Charlie. Plays up Pitchley. Safely through the deep extra cover region, taking a single.
Pasha needs to be aggressive now with 8 overs gone.
Taking some risk, we see.
Need to do it now.
Yeah. Delivery. Pitched up, straight to the field in the deep. Yet another single.
A good field placing by Virendip, and the bowlers are bowling to the fielders, and the Perak players are finding it difficult to get fours. They are only getting singles. A good strategy by the KL captain.
Any young cricketer learning the cricket, it's a perfect example here. The well captained by Virendip, and the bowlers making his life easy as well.
Yes.
Bowling to the field.
Yep. That's the over for Hafiz. After 3 overs, 17 for 1. Perak is 48 for 5. In 9 overs, with a run rate of 5.33.
And
Usually,
change of bowling, yes.
after these finals, what I've been told that Virendip and his brother Pawan will be going to UK to watch the World Cup.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And it's a good learning curve for them as well. Meantime, yes, having fun, and it's good experience for them.
Of course.
To see international level cricket and learning from them. And Pawandeep, what a bowler he is.
Pawandeep and Virendip should be very thankful to the parents.
Yes.
The parents have been a great supporter, and they've been most of the time they are around to watch the children play.
There is a couple of guys who went from Malaysia right now to support India in UK. A club level players has been there and supporting.
Oh no, Pawan is bowling to at the other end. He's given a first run.
If I'm not mistaken, he had a dream run in Asian qualification or the World Champions League, I guess. Taking 5 wickets for 1 run.
Yes. It's another single.
And he was one of the leading bowlers in the Ramadan Cup as well. Good spinner.
Good ball, dot ball.
Sometimes he opens the bowling as well.
Yes. Depends on the
Situations
situation.
and the pitches,
Yeah.
yes. A plays up in the air, there's a fielder.
That's going to be
Straight
another
down
catch.
to him.
Yes. That's good.
And yes, first wicket for Pawan. And that's the departure of Pasha Ali.
I think that was a careless shot because they know there is a fielder deep mid-off.
If I'm not mistaken, it was Ibrahim, the fielder.
That's another wicket fall for Perak.
And then the deep pressure.
A good bowling change by the captain again. Bringing in Pawandit, and he got his first wicket after just 4 balls.
Probably he wants to end the game fast and go back to get ready to go to UK.
I guess you're right, Yusri. Coming into bat now is Ajib Khan. Replacing Pasha, who just got out, caught a deep mid-off of the bowling of Pawandit. Perak 50 for 6 of 9.4 overs. The run rate dropped to 5.17. It's going to be very tough for Perak now.
Yeah, it's a good thing about when the first over went for 12 runs. 11 runs given with the leg by it was 12.
Yeah, right.
So after that he didn't panic. He still kept on Neville coming into the ball. He kept the trust on the Neville, and then he kept on taking the wickets and put the pressure back.
Well, that's right. You see it as a sign of a good captain.
Yep. Didn't getting panic at that stage, and just kept on the trust on his bowlers.
Very true.
And rebuild the retaking the
Good ball,
control of the game.
The dot ball.
Taking the control back to his hands, and
Yes.
now almost trying to get it to the one-sided game.
Good ball, Pawan. That's the end of his over. Giving away only 2 runs, getting 1 wicket.
15 for 6 in after 10 overs. It will be interesting to see what Amar and Ajab going to do from here. They need to put up more than 50 runs, and as I said, Said Aziz had a good rest first 10 overs. Coming into the attack. Sorry, Nazir Rahman. Nazir Rahman. Yet another experienced player. National caps.
In yesterday's match, Nazir bowled 2 overs, gave away 17 runs for no wicket.
A few days back, I was on YouTube and I saw one of the games in Asia Cup. If I'm not mistaken, it was in China. Malaysia used to play with Sri Lanka and all. And Nazril was bowling. Anur Arudin and these guys. So I was like, oh. Then I realized Nazir Rahman was there in the national circuit for a very long time.
Yes, he's been there for quite some time now. Very experienced bowler, a good batsman in the T20.
He too went to US for some coaching stint.
Yeah, he did. He did with the. He went last year, and the Americans were quite impressed with him and decided to give him a contract for 4 months. Now he's back in Malaysia and waiting for another call up. A short ball by Azrael. A single taken by Ajib Khan.
I heard he had a nasty injury recently, so that put his.
He had a knee injury 2 years back, and he had a long layoff, but
Yeah.
he made a great comeback.
A good comeback to see him back on the sides, giving his experience.
That's another single. Ball pushed to deep covers.
Nazrul Rahman. Plays up Hitchley. That's over the long mid-on region. One bounce to the boundary. 4 runs to Ajab Khan. And Ajab Khan not hesitant to go for shots when the ball is presented.
The ball was pitched a bit up, and Ajib make full use of it.
Almost full length.
Yeah.
Allowed him to go for
Perak need to push now with 9 overs to go after this.
Straight away long on is deployed after that shot.
It's a good move for the captain again.
And long on and long off.
Now they have long off and long on.
Deep mid wicket. So deep cover.
Good comeback by Nazril.
Deep extra covers and a third man.
A slower ball to deceive the batsman.
Next delivery. Looking for a quick single, no chance of a run. Well sent back by Amar. And end of that 11 overs, 57 for 6. Lumpur looking to take the last 4 wickets quickly.
Pawan to continuous bowling. At the end, Perak in deep trouble with 57 for 6.
Oh, that's
the real miss by our keeper.
survived.
Good ball by Pawan.
It's
That's a stumping chance.
something chance, yes. Probably, is it a catch as well? Because looks like it was outside edge, which hit on the keeper's pads and go into the point region. And Amar and Ajab trying to play some positive cricket.
Brilliant ball again by Pawan.
Trying to take some risk and
They need to take a risk now because really 11 overs gone.
yeah, nothing to lose at this stage.
Yeah.
6 wickets are down. Not thinking about the pressure created by the bowlers of Kuala Lumpur.
Short ball. No runs again.
That's a good thing. Anyone who's learning cricket, you need to play positive.
But the KL bowlers are making it difficult for the Perak batsmen. Good ball again by Pawan.
That's a good thing. They are bowling to their fielders, keeping the batsmen in check, testing those batsmen. So that's how they managed to take 6 wickets as well.
Short ball. They hit to mid wicket just for 1 run, and that's the over for Pawan.
2 runs coming in that over. 59 for 6, end of 12 overs.
Hamazudi is 5 runs, 10 deliveries. Ajab 6 of 10 deliveries. They need to push the score now. With just 8 overs to go. Perak is 59 for 6.
It's on the 4 for 1 in 2 overs, and Aviska is 17 for 1 in 3 overs.
The damage done by Neville. 4 wickets for 17 runs.
59 for 6.
You
Oh,
get
that's Ah, that's a misfield. Allows that single. The backup
A
wasn't
good
there.
try by the KL fielders. Almost a run out. Would hit the wicket.
Yeah.
In the end, it cost them 1 run. The pressure created by KL bowlers almost got a run out.
Well, it is the 13th over. 60 for 6. Looking for a big swing. Straight goes to the long on region. Yet another single. Score moves to 61. Loss of 1, 6 wickets. Dancing down the ground. Try to step back and deceive the bowler. Bajat. Nazir Rahman, third highest wicket, the best bowler in this series so far. 11 overs, 71 for 6.
Oh yes, good ball by Nazril, a dot ball. Another good ball. Second dot ball.
Nicely bowled.
Given away only 3 runs this over.
Next delivery straight down to the deep fielder.
That's the end of second over of Nazril. Giving away 4 runs. 11 for no loss. 11 for no wickets for Nazril with Perak 63 for 6. After 13 overs, run rate of 4.85. Ajab on 8 of 12 balls and Amazudi 7 of 14 balls. They need to do something. If not, Perak will be very difficult to chase to get 100 runs, and will make it easier for KL
As,
to chase.
these two batsmen has to play until about another 4-5 overs to get the respectable total in the scoreboard.
Short ball by Pawan.
That's a misfield.
Another misfield by the KL fielders,
I think
resulting in 2 runs.
the KL fielders are taking a little back step.
They should not. They should they need to press on.
Yes, that will allow. If you try to relax a bit, that will allow.
Again, a missed chance by Harinder. The second chance.
What's happening with the Kuala Lumpur fielders today?
That's a poor keeping by Harinder Singh.
Great unit, fielding unit. Unfortunately,
That was great bowling by Pawan, and 2 missed chances by the wicketkeeper of Pawan's bowling.
I think too relaxed by the Kuala Lumpur fielders at this stage. Gifting some opportunities.
But that shouldn't be the case.
You have to be on toes. Doesn't matter what the situation is. Pawandeep continuing his third over. So 5 runs for 1 wicket.
Good ball again by Pawan.
Probably 2 chances went down with Pawan bowling.
Yeah.
And meantime, Amar and Ajab taking the advantage of that, putting up a 17 runs partnership so far. Amar on 10 of 18 and Ajab Khan on 9 of 13.
That's a brilliant ball by Pawan again.
Yet another good delivery.
It's a good over by Pawan. After 3 overs, 8 runs for 1 wicket.
67 for 6 Perak in the 14 overs.
The figures could have been different if Harinder had taken that
Stumping
chance. Now Perak 67 for 6 of 14 overs with 6 overs to go.
And even the outfield, there were few misfielding which gifted few runs as well.
Yes.
After that initial breakthroughs, they have been a bit relaxing, more like a friendly game. So finals of Interstate T20 Tournament 2019.
Nazril to continue. Well,
Ajab just walks down the line.
Good try by Ajab, but missing it. Dot ball to Nazril.
Trying to play some positive cricket. Nazrul Rahman continues third over. So far given 11 runs.
There's a fielding change now.
While we were talking about few players going abroad and playing, even Harvinder Singh used to play for some club cricket in
Melbourne,
Australia. Yes.
Yep. He was there last year for a few months.
Yes, I think the end part of the last year and the beginning of this year as well. And he was on the news on for some fielding.
Yep. He kept wickets for the team in Australia. But quite surprisingly, he's missed 2 stumping chances today.
Yeah, probably that the team at the moment Kuala Lumpur is all over Perak, so taking
it
rest.
too easy.
Yes, taking too easy.
And a good ball by Nazril. It's a second dot ball. Giving away only 1 run now. This is his 4th ball.
Bowlers are doing a very good job for for Kuala Lumpur. That's
a hit, just over covers, and is going for a 4.
Couple of bounces and ball travels to the boundary. 4 runs.
That's a relief for the Perak team. They needed that. They need the boundaries now. Both the batsmen need to push with just 5 hours to go after this.
At this stage, Perak won't be disappointed about how they won't be worried how the runs are coming. As long as the boundaries are coming, they will be taking it. Lost 6 top wickets. Down to the lower middle orders.
Just a single again.
2 batsmen trying to play some risky shots and get those.
They need to do that usually now, at
runs.
this stage now. They need to do that. If not, they won't pass 100 runs.
Yes, they need 30-40 runs minimum.
That's another swing by Ajab. Is it Ajab? 17.
As long as they can go, that will be positive.
Well, after 15 overs, Perak 74 for 6. With Amazudi 15 of 22 balls, Ajab Khan 11 of 16 balls with a run rate of 4.93.
And it's a good call by Virandeep as well when the toss won, knowing that he has a very good batting lineup, but still he wanted to go with bowling.
Well, a good toss to win. in the morning because it was a bit cloudy with a heavy rain last night. It was a good strategy, a good win, good toss to win.
Into the 16th over, final over of Pawandeep. Only given 9 runs for taking a 1 wicket.
It's a appeal for the catch down the leg.
Is it
It's not given.
brushing the pads, I guess?
The umpire just signal hit the pads.
Yeah, probably the thigh pads.
Yeah.
Trying to flick past that
Bad ball again, Pawan.
short fine leg fielder probably.
It was a good take by Harinder on the leg side earlier. Good ball again by Pawan.
It's interesting to see Harinder, if you see properly, you don't see the pads, keeping pads. He's having inner. It's almost same as what the South African keeper does.
A rare down the leg ball by Pawan.
Straight to the short third man region, taking a quick single.
Oh,
That's not back up, but lucky enough, Ajab was not ready for a quick single, yet another double. So satisfied with a single.
the last ball of Pawan's in bowling.
1-1-1 for 1. 1-1 for 1.
Good ball, good finish by Pawan.
That's the end of 4 overs. 11 for 1 for Pawandeep. And end of 16 overs, Perak 77 for 6. Ajab Khan on 12 of 18 deliveries and Amar Zuhaidi 16 of 26. Current run rate is just below 5 runs, 4.81.
With just 24 balls to go. It's looking very tough for Perak to even pass a score of 100. With Ajab Khan on 12 and Amazudi 16. Coming into balls, Nazil.
Rahman continues from the pavilion end. Plays up Itchley. That's no fielder. One bounce to the fielder. Virandeep. Almost 78 with that single. Next delivery on Azrael. Play and a miss.
The pressure is on Perak batsmen now. They need to look for quick runs. They need to look for boundaries now with only just 4 overs left.
Good thing about these two batsmen, last 5 overs they kept his wickets and just took about 28 runs.
No ball by Nazril. It's going to be a free hit.
That's a gift. Let's see Ajab how he going to take this gift and convert to that's played up in the air. That's gone for a 6. Well played by Ajab Khan through the deep square region. Score almost 85 for 6 in the 17th over. Nazir Rahman ball in the 4th over. Nazir Rahman 26 runs. Even 26 without a wicket so
It's a
far.
good comeback by Nazril. Dot ball.
2 more deliveries to go in this over.
And he has given away 26 runs.
Perak 85 for 6. Ajab Khan on 18 of 22 and Amar Zuhaidi 17 of 27. Next delivery yet again, play straight down. That's the fielder Pawandeep collects it safely and Ajab Khan departs.
That's a 7 wicket down for Perak. A good comeback by Nazril.
18 of 23 deliveries Ajab Khan and 85 for 7. Perak. It will be interesting to see how Perak will come back.
Coming in is Didi, Divinden Morgan. He's a hard hitter.
Yes.
Hopefully he can do something.
Yes, we have seen him playing big shots. Let's see what he can do. What the final score he can put on the board. Every run is important from here on. 19 deliveries to go. The batsman departs was Ajab Khan, 18 of 23. 35 runs partnership for the 7th wicket.
Oh, that's a good partnership.
Very important partnership, bringing close to the 100 runs mark.
Yeah.
At a stage of, they were 50 for 6.
Another good ball by Nazril. That's the end of his 4th over, giving away 26 runs with 1 wicket. Perak 85 for 7 of 17 overs. Amazudi on 17. And Divinden Morgan just came in with no runs. The run rate is 5 with just 3 overs to go.
Looks like Ibrahim called up. Yes, Ibrahim
Yes,
from the fine. To bowl at 18th over. Ibrahim bowled 2 overs for 9 runs. Putting his 3rd over and first delivery for Devendran.
Good ball by him. That's a dot ball. Well defended by Didi. That's why we call him Didi Divinden Morgan.
Devendran yet to open his accounts. Very important passage of the game. He has come to the middle. Last 3 overs. Perak on 85 for 7. Need some big hits from Devendran. Pushing through to the mid-wicket region.
Just a single there.
Ibrahim himself collecting it. Deep extra covers, 3rd man, long off, long on, and deep mid-wicket. 5 fielders he has. Super cover, point, short fine leg, and a me.
Oh, that's a slow ball. Deceived the batsman. No runs there.
Ibrahim, good change of pace by Ibrahim.
Only 1 run out of 3 balls.
Yeah, using his experience. Very important, these kind of players coming down to Malaysia and playing with the players.
It's very true, you see.
Making the competition
Yes, sir.
more exciting and very competitive as well. So that allows to develop the Malaysian cricketers as well, which will help when they go for qualifying stages and coming up the ranks. Ibrahim from the find, straight down. That's a fielder.
Going for two. No.
Oh, that's a good throw. A very good throw.
He will be in trouble if he had taken the second run.
Yes.
Good call by David Ren.
Is that Virandeep who's in long off?
Last ball from Ibrahim. He's given away only 4 runs this over. Good ball again. Just a single to deep mid off. That's the end of Ibrahim over. After 3 overs, 14 for no loss.
90 for 7, end of 80 overs.
Sorry, 14 runs, no wickets. Perak 90 for 7. After 18 overs, with just 12 balls to go.
Kuala Lumpur winning the toss, fielding first. Put the Perak straight to the deep trouble, taking quick wickets. 90 for 7, end of 18 overs. Azlan 20 of 31, Mozam Hayat 19 of 31. Amir Azim, Amar 18 of 23. Neville 17 for 4 in 4 overs. Pawandeep 11 for 1 in 4 overs. And Hafiz Khair 17 for 1.
He's going to continue the bowling now, Hafiz Khair.
He's back to bowl his final over from the pavilion end.
Just 12 balls to go.
He is one of the bowlers who put the Kuala Lumpur in the front seat in this game, taking the most important wicket of Muazzam Hayat, and then Neville Lienage tighten up the screws with 4 wickets. Score moves to 91 with that single. Devendra Mohan happy to take a single.
Dot ball, good ball by Hafiz. Pitch right up to the batsman.
They need runs over 100 runs at this stage.
10 balls to go.
And probably Kuala Lumpur is trying to restrict below 100. Straight down to the fielder.
Only 1 run. Hafiz is going well, keeping the ball up. It's making it difficult for the batsman to hit.
He bowled really well in this game. From the first 3 overs bowling in the fielding restriction. First over.
Good ball again, just a single. The batsman. 93 for 7. There's 2 balls to go in this over.
Whenever the captain throw the ball to him, he has done a good job of his height. Delivery.
Another single taken by the batsman.
Good thing it's not giving enough room for the batsmen to go for big shots at this stage.
That's good thinking by the bowler,
Yeah.
Yusri.
At this stage, probably both the batsmen are looking to free their arms and take the risky runs as well. Because those singles will not harm Kuala Lumpur. Only thing, they don't want to give any boundaries
Last ball by Hafiz.
in this stage. Good
That's
delivery.
Good finish by Hafiz. After 4 overs, he gave away 21 runs with a wicket. Now Perak is 94 for 7 of 19 overs. Devendran Morgan 4 of 6 balls. Ahmad Zudi 22 runs of 34 balls. The run rate is 4.95 with just 6 balls remaining. Do you think Perak can pass the score, pass 100 runs, Yusri?
Devendran being in the middle, I believe they can go past that 100 runs, but I haven't seen his playing that kind of explosive innings so far. In the 6 deliveries he faced, he was so happy to take a single and push over and take a single. Probably this over he will be taking his show his skills.
Yep. Last over, bowled by Ibrahim.
Nothing to lose.
First ball resulting in 1 run.
And knowing he has to do a lot of big job to be done by himself when he take the ball as well. So he wants some fighting score on the board.
Now Didi is facing Ibrahim. Let's see what he can do. Just 5 balls remaining.
95 for 7. That's a big shot.
That's a big shot by Didi.
But ball didn't travel.
But just only a single.
Try to be open up that shot.
4 balls left with Perak 96 for 7.
I think ball was not that for that shot. Slowing down the pace by Ibrahim, knowing that
Very experienced bowler.
yeah, Devendran will be looking to play big shots. Slowing down. This time straight to long off. Yet another single. Score moves to 97 for 7. Last 3 deliveries to go.
Again, a good ball by Ibrahim by bowling up to the batsman.
A good thing is he has mixing the pace. Last delivery. So giving a little bit of pace. Knowing that batsman will be thinking of another slow delivery. This time plays through the long on region.
We're looking for 2. Misfield by the fielder. Easy 2 for Perak.
And keep the Devendran in strike, most importantly.
Yeah, 99 for 7. With 2 balls to go. Devendran is ready to face Ibrahim.
19 runs given so far. Last 2 deliveries.
Another slower ball by Ibrahim, just resulting only a single.
That's a very good delivery actually. It's in the final 5 overs. Low full toss, less pace.
Yeah.
Especially if you give a pace, you can go for runs.
Yeah, it's true. Usually, last ball of the innings.
So 100 runs mark come to Perak. They will be taking this 100 runs from the situation they were.
That's the end of the innings with Perak 100 for 7 after the overs.
And that's the end of Ibrahim's 4 overs as well.
24 no wickets.
Yes, Kuala Lumpur winning the toss. Elected to field first. Perak only managed to score 100 of 20 overs, losing 7 wickets. Pasha Ali 17 of 24. Mozam Hayat 19 of 13. Amir Azim 1 of 6. Amir Khan unable to make a score. Sharim Muniandi 1 of 7. And Imad Shams also didn't do any damage to the scoreboard. Amar Zuhaidi 24 of 37 deliveries, unbeaten knock, a very important knock for Perak. Ajab Khan, who got out for at the end 18 of 23 deliveries, and Levendra Mogan unbeaten 8 of 9. The bowling card of Kuala Lumpur, Neville Denage 4 overs 1 men 17 for 4. Hafiz Khair 4 overs 21 for 1. Ibrahim Hassan 4 overs 20. Pawandeep Singh 4 overs 11 for 1. And Nazri Rahman 4 overs 26 for 1. That's the end of the innings of Perak. 100 for 7. So Haris will be taking a short break. And
Yes.
we'll be back soon when Kuala Lumpur take the field to chasing a target of 101 in 2020 overs.
It'll be a good match to watch.
Yeah,
Watch the last innings.
Let's see.
It's a good target. It's an easy target for Kuala Lumpur, I think so. But
looking at the batting card, yes.
Yeah, looking at the batting card, but anything can happen in cricket.
Yes.
If Perak can bowl well and feel tight,
Yeah, how you perform in the middle, that's most important than what on the paper. So let's see if they can take quick wickets in the initial 5 overs. That will put the pressure back on Kuala Lumpur.
it's very true, Isri.
So let's come back in a short time for how this Kuala Lumpur will approach this game, and we'll be back. Until then, see you. Welcome back to Kinrara, home of cricket in Malaysia. Finals of MCA T20 Interstate League. Kuala Lumpur versus Perak. Kuala Lumpur win the toss, fielding first. Perak was in their innings of 20 overs, only managed to score a target score of 100, loss of 7 wickets, and chasing a target of 101 runs in 20 overs. Two batsmen in the middle, Virandeep Singh and Saifullah Malik. Virandeep Singh to face, and from the fine, Devendra Mohan to start the proceedings for Perak. And Virandeep Singh is the third highest scorer in this series so far. 140 runs in 4 games, 4 innings, with an average of 46.67 and strike rate of 97.28. Highest score was 68. And Saifullah Malik in 4 innings, 58 runs. 14.5 is the average and strike rate of 105.45. And Devendra Mohan, a good delivery to start with. Well left by Virandeep Singh, nothing to get excited and try to play any loose shots. He wants to end this game with a positive note. So, with a 1 run coming in, the first delivery, wide delivery bowled by Devendran, and then he come back strongly with 2 good deliveries. Well left by Virandeep, watchfully playing, keeping his records well. Yet another delivery. Devendra Mohan, 5 games, 7 overs, 43 for 2. His records. Devendra Mohan bowling from the fine. Watchfully played by Virandeep Singh. No chance of a run. A change to the scoreboard as well. Even though how easy target is, they have to play sensible cricket. Bit gloomy weather right now. Cloud cover is there, but no immediate threat. So they can go for minimum overs to play. But as of now, looks like they can play the full 20 overs. No need to rush. And so far, watchfully played by Virandeep. Yet to open his accounts. End of the first over, 1 run. On the board. No loss. Good start by Devendran. Apart from that wide delivery. Sharvin Muniandi, the next bowler, partnering up with Didi from the pavilion end. Two experienced bowlers to open for Perak, and they will be looking to take some quick wickets. And get an edge in this game, come back to the match. First delivery, watchfully left by Saifullah Malik. Sherwin Muniandi bowled 7 overs this series, 42 runs even, with the economic rate of 6. And this delivery plays towards the Kuala region, a good boundary, and opens his account by Saifullah Malik. First runs from the bat for Kuala Lumpur. With that boundary, score moves to 5. In the second over, slightly on the leg side, ball by Sherwin, which allows the batsman to score that boundary. Will come back, unable to control his swing, and wide call by the umpire, Mr. Kalidas. Delivery, some of the fielders were a bit interested with the sound of the ball hitting the pads, but Sherwin and the umpires are not impressed. Probably it was going above. Well left by Saifullah. Good line by Sherwin. Finally, it's coming into his line and length. Perak, the bowlers has to take some quick wickets to put pressure on Kuala Lumpur. They cannot try to bowl 20 overs and restrict the batsmen. If to win, they need wickets. So bowlers has to be on target. Looks like Sherwin finally got his line and length correct in the final 2-3 deliveries. In the meantime, Kuala Lumpur batsmen playing watchfully. A play is up in the air, but it travels. Will that be taken? No, just bounce right near the boundary and ball stops. And allows 2 runs. Saifullah Malik taking a risk there. And end of 2 overs, 8 runs for no loss. At this stage, Perak was 18 for none. Muazzam Hayat was flying, but unfortunately he lost his wicket in the 4th over. That opens the gates for Kuala Lumpur. And let's see what DD can do. Ball very good over, first over, only a 1 wide delivery given. Will he manage to get a couple of good wickets? Oh, that's a wicket! A big wicket! Virendip Singh departs without making a trouble to the scoreboard. And that's the wicket they were waiting for. Devendran taking the main wicket. And Virendip Singh departs without harming the scoreboard in 7 deliveries. This is what they were waiting for. 8 for 1. This will open the gates a little bit towards Perak. And will they manage to take a couple more wickets and put the pressure back on Kuala Lumpur? And new batsman walks in, Said Aziz. Yet another young star in Malaysian circuit. Said Aziz walks in. The gloomy weather allows the bowlers to swing and support the fast bowlers. That's what the two fast bowlers did from Kuala Lumpur. Used their new ball to the maximum and took top 5 wickets of Perak and put them under the average score. Will that taking that learning, will the Perak bowlers can do the same damage to the Kuala Lumpur batting lineup as well? DD managed to take the first wicket. If he can take another couple of more wickets at this stage, the pressure on Kuala Lumpur. We saw Virandeep didn't want to interested anything ball away, and this ball was almost in the off stump and the fourth line, and tried to push it through the mid-off region, find the outside edge to the slips. New batsman Said Aziz. Next delivery, DD. Good delivery. Watchfully left by Said Aziz. Left hand batsman. Said Aziz, the highest scorer in this series, with 190 runs in 5 overs, 5 innings. Sorry. 190 runs in 5 innings. It's towards the covers region, taking a quick single. And open is the count by Said Aziz. And Said Aziz 190 in this series with an average of 38 and a strike rate of 180.95. Highest score of 87 runs. 250s to his account. Probably will be trying to secure his position in number 1. Already threat of Muazzam Hayat and Virandeep Singh is gone, and two top positions as taken by the Kuala Lumpur players. Said Aziz for batting, and the bowling card by Neville Lenege. That shows the complete. That's a misfield, allows a boundary. And Saifullah Malik moves to 10, taking the score of Kuala Lumpur for 13, for loss of 1 wicket. The final delivery of the third over. That will be disappointed by DD, and the Perak side was having a score of 100. Low score. There's no chance of a misfield. They have to be on top of their game. Every delivery is important. Try to put the pressure. Take quick wickets. And that's a wide delivery. So almost to 40. Good catch by low catch by Muazzam Hayat. Took safe catch of Virandeep Singh. That's one of the best batsmen in Malaysia. And that's the end of the third over. 15 for 1, Kuala Lumpur. Current run rate is 5. And this stage, Perak was 20 for no loss. And they lost their first wicket in the fourth over at a total of 26 runs. And thereafter they kept on losing wickets every now and then. Let's see whether Perak bowlers can do the same. Sherwin Muniande to continue from the pavilion end. Meanwhile, Devendran has completed 2 overs from the 5, giving 8 runs for taking a wicket. Wicket of Virendip Singh, giving some hope to the Perak side. They have no time of relaxing. They have to be on toes and fight for wickets. Play positive cricket. Take wickets and put the pressure back on the Kuala Lumpur side. Play and a miss. No chance. For the batsman to score there, and then doing some fielding changes here and there, putting long off for Mozam Hayat and bringing the. That's bold! I think the batsman was deceived by that fielding change, and Saifullah Malik departs after scoring 11 of 11, and that's what they were waiting for. They needed quick wickets, and so far they managed to take 2 top openers back into the pavilions, and then both the openers back into the pavilion. And the new batsman walks in, Arjun Thilainandan. For Kuala Lumpur, nothing to get panic. They need to calm their nerves down. Not a big target to chase down. Just 101 runs. Just 86 runs off. .99 deliveries. A record run rate of 5.21. So just that you need to settle down. Probably that ball holding in the pitch put the pressure on the batsmen. Due to the heavy weather, the ball is not coming to the bat yet, because we haven't seen the sun so far. If it was an evening game, probably the sun would have made some big part converting this pitch to a good batting line. So that holding up for the batsmen on 2 minds, whether to play or stay down. $15 for 2. We are in the 4th over. Perak bowlers doing well, taking 2 quick wickets, and they will be looking into take another couple of more wickets within the next 2 overs. If that's the case, the game is wide open. As I said, doesn't matter how big your team on papers. What matters is how you play the game in the middle. Very good fielding by Perak. We have seen Perak team is a very young side. We have seen them flying around, jumping, and good fielding unit. Perak. At the same time, Kuala Lumpur cannot take anything for granted. Yes, you managed to restrict Perak for 100 runs, but you have to put yourself in and play. You cannot relax. Slightly building the pressure back on Kuala Lumpur side by these Perak bowlers and the fielders. The 4 was 15 for 2. A good maiden over last over, taking a maiden wicket by Sherwin. $15 for 2. And a good boundary there. Played straight down through the mid-off region. And all the fielders, everyone was just waited and watched because a good shot. Saeed Aziz, another threatening batsman, probably trying to get his wicket as well as quick as possible. If not, he gonna do this damage. The moment comes down. That's another chance. That's taken. No, I think it was fall down just a little bit in front. Lucky Saeed Aziz survived. Living dangerously in the middle. Saeed Aziz. Brilliant effort by the fielder. Extra covers. Diving front. That's what I said. Very good fielding unit by Perak. Watchfully played. Playing towards the point and looking. For a second they were interested for a single and then decided not to. Pressure back on the batsmen. Two bowlers doing well. Devendran and Sherwin. Play and a miss. Game getting a little bit excited now. Good competition between the bat and ball. That's what everyone needs in a big finals. MCA Interstate T20 tournament. Surely another 1 or 2 wickets here. Put the pressure back on Kuala Lumpur. And increases the opportunity for Perak. Perak playing some mind game here. Changing the field here and there. Deceiving the batsman. Trying to say I'm going to bowl here and then you bowl something else. Well, because sometimes when you change the field, batsmen will predetermine saying that the ball will be this, the ball which is gonna come, and then looks to play that shot, and then realize that ball is something else, and lose their wickets in proceeding. So end of 5 overs, 20 for 2. And this stage, Perak was 27 for 3. Just the difference of 7 runs and 1 wicket. And good call by the captain. Spinner comes into the attack. Muazzam Hayat. 20 for 2. The 5 overs. Arjun yet to open his accounts. Said Aziz 6 of 9. Good start by the two bowlers. And they will be looking into taking another couple of more wickets to put the pressure back on Kuala Lumpur. Slightly putting a bit of a panic situation. Taking 2 quick wickets. Sending both the openers back into the pavilion. Fully played. That's probably the Muazzam came into the attack. The ball is slightly holding on, which not allows the batsmen to go free flow. Mistime it. Delivery, Muazzam had flight and delivery. Watchful played by batsman Said Aziz. Four good deliveries. Every dot deliveries put the pressure back on Kuala Lumpur. 86 deliveries. 81 runs required. 8 wickets in hand. Muazzam Hayat ball in the final delivery of the fielding restrictions. That's the end of 6 overs. 21 for 2. Kuala Lumpur required another 80 runs of 84 deliveries. 8 wickets in hand. $81 for 2, end of 6 overs. Perak was 28 for 3 at this stage. Another bowling change coming in time. Kuala Lumpur won the toss. Able to field first. Perak 100 runs for loss of 7 wickets in 20 overs. Target chasing a target of 101. Kuala Lumpur 21 for 2, end of 6 overs. Saifullah Malik. For a target of, that's a good shot through the final leg region. The boundary comes in. Said Aziz, a danger man in the middle. And the new bowler is Amir Khan, one of the Khan brothers in Perak side. Slightly on the leg side. Loves that shot. Plan miss by this time. They will be looking to take this important wicket of Said Aziz. He's on 11. Unbeaten 11 runs of 17 deliveries. The two batsmen departed was Virandip Singh for a duck. And Saifullah Malik for 11. Next delivery. Try to sneak in a single. No chance of it. Skipper rotating the bowlers. Trying to put pressure back on the batsmen. So far, going well for Perak as well. but they need a couple of more wickets to change the proceedings. If Said Aziz going to stay in the wicket for the next 5 overs, the game will be completely taken back. So, oh, that's a quick single. Oh, that was very difficult for those kind of throws to back up, whereas they hit the wicket and change the direction. However, take 3 runs over there. Score moves to 28. Loss of 2 wickets. Final over of 7th over. '73 runs required in 79 deliveries. Record run rate of 5.54. Kuala Lumpur 28 for 2. Oh, that's slight edge. Going through the first slip. Going for 4 runs. And that opens the account of Arjun. And very important 11 runs coming in that over. End of 7 overs, 32 for 2. And Perak innings at this stage 33 for 5. Just 1 run's difference, but the problem was 3 wickets. They lost 3 extra wickets. That's the most important part of Kuala Lumpur bowlers, who has put a lot of pressure on Perak batsmen. Meanwhile, they need 69 runs of 78 deliveries. A record run rate of 5.31. Muazzam Hayat continues from the pavilion end. Forcefully played by Said Aziz, taken a single. Devendra Mogan, 3 overs, 13 for 1. Sherwin, 2 overs, 1 maiden, 7 for 1. Azamaya bowling second over, only given 2 runs so far. And Amir Khan given 11 runs. Yet another single there. Azamhat trying to put the pedal brakes on this Kuala Lumpur batsmen and build up some pressure. The good news is sun is breaking down now, so no immediate threat of rain. In case of anyone interested, the Duckworth Lewis, end of 8 overs, there is a loss of 2 wickets. They need 36 runs, and that boundary put them on the safety. And Said Aziz moves to 19 with that boundary. And end of 8 overs, 38 for 2. For 2. Muazzam Hayat, end of his 2 overs, 7 runs. Arjun on 5 of 5, and Said Aziz 19 of 25. Required another 63 runs of 72 deliveries. Record run rate of 5.25. Bowling change. Amir Azim coming into the attack. Meanwhile, Kuala Lumpur 38 for 2 in 8 overs. Said Aziz 19 of 25. Saifullah Malik 11 of 11 and Arjun unbeaten 5 of 5 with Said Aziz. Mozam Hayat 7 for 9 and Devendra Mogan 13 for 1. Sharvin Muniani 7 for 1 in his 2 overs. Next replay and a miss. That was slight edge. Amir Azim continues from the far end. Slight delivery. Oh, that's a sloppy field. And there was no backup field as well. That's yet another single. Score moves to 39. Loss of 2 wickets. And the 2 umpires having a discussion. Is there any foul play? I'm calling for the skipper of the Perak side. I want to have a talk with the skipper and the bowler. Advising something, I'm not sure. Not sure what the message was, and yet another discussion. And fielders are changing their positions as well. And looks like 5 runs given penalty. Is that the batsman's running on the pitch or the bowler? What? I'm not sure. What is it exactly about? Last delivery looks like recalled. So Said Aziz back to the strike. The run was taken back. He's up in the air. That's gone over the field of long on. Yet another 6. And Said Aziz. Is that Said Aziz or Said Aziz at 6-4? Yes, seems like the batsman's ran on the pitch, I guess. So penalizing somehow until the official call made, we will be waiting. Straight to the fielder, no chance for a run. Next delivery. Play straight down this time. Straight to the fielder. That's gone. Muazzam Hat taken that catch. And Kuala Lumpur 49 for 3. Looks like the bowler was running on the pitch. So that's what the penalized Perak. So 5 runs gifted to Kuala Lumpur. That's why probably they had a discussion with the fielding captain. And with that 5 penalty, 11 runs coming in. That's the end of the 9th over. 49 for 3. And interestingly, Perak was 48 for 5 at this stage. Said Aziz departs. Will compile 25 runs of 30 deliveries. Most importantly, 34 runs partnership broken. And the new batsman walks in. Imam. Jabba. Perak nicked wickets. Still there on the game. If they manage to take another couple of more wickets in next 3 overs, the game is wide open. They haven't lost their grip on this game yet. With 3 wickets taking in, the top 3 batsmen are back in the pavilion. But still, Arjun and Imam can change the game. So they need wickets. Single comes in for Arjun. And that's the 50 runs on the board for Kuala Lumpur. Only thing for Perak was they lost too many wickets in the first early part of the innings. When if you see just the difference of 1 run, the problem they had 2 wickets more fallen. So Rahim Khan is continuing from the pavilion end, and Imam facing. Just a single, and Imam opens his accounts. In the 10th over, 51 for 3. Kuala Lumpur chasing a target of 101 runs. Yet another 50 runs required of 62 deliveries. With a required run rate of 4.84. Rahim Khan 2 runs in 4 deliveries. Right a delivery straight down to long off. Yet another single. Perak looking for wickets. Kuala Lumpur just want to take singles and doubles, not to lose too many wickets in this passage. One or 2 wickets in this next 2 overs will put the pressure back on Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur, nothing to panic about. Just that 48 runs required in the next 10 overs. End of 10 overs, 53 for 3. And Perak was 50 for 6. Losing 3 wickets more than Kuala Lumpur at this stage. Having 3 runs advantage. Quite interesting to see Perak keep on rotating the bowlers. Imam to face. Oh, play and a miss. Tried to play a defensive shot and completely missed it. And given by the umpire. And Amir Azim continues from the find. Amir Azim took an important wicket of Said Aziz. Is up in the air. There's no fielder in the long on. One bounce to the boundary. 4 runs. And good shot by the batsman. Arjun. Almost to 58. Still no chance for a run. Imad, the fielder. Straight to short third man, no chance of a run. Ajab Khan. Very interesting fielding position. Third man almost close to the point region. Point you have Imad. Pushing through to the long region, taken a single. Score moves to 60. Let's play it up in the air. But will that be taken? Stopped it very well. If he would have held up to that catch, it would have been a good catch, but he's not in control, so he threw it back to the inside. Mozam Hayat and Amir Azim dejected. It was been a great catch if Mozam Hayat able to hold on to it and put the pressure back on Kuala Lumpur with taking Imam. And Rahim to continue from the pavilion end. In the 11 over 61 for 3. The 40 runs required of 56 deliveries. So 54 deliveries. Single. Good thing is still we see some positive cricket by both the sides. That's what you require. Doesn't matter what the situation you are in. Cricket is a funny game. You can turn it to any side at any moment. So until you play positive cricket, that's the misfield. Allows a boundary that reduces the pressure from the Kuala Lumpur side and back to the pavilion Perak. The pressure. Cricket is a good game. The game swings one side to another. Now the pressure back on Perak side. Single. Score moves to 67 for 3. In the 12th over. Rahim Khan bowling in second over. Playana miss. Imam 4 of 7 and Arjun 17 of 15. That's up in the air. A wicket. Straight to Muazzam. That's what Perak needs at this stage. Kuala Lumpur lose that 4th wicket for 67. Imam gets out, scoring of 4 runs of 8 deliveries. Perak is not out yet. They are still in the game. They require another 34 runs of 49 deliveries. Required run rate of 4.16. New batsman walks in, Nazrul Rahman. Perak wants wickets. Little too expensive, but still. He needs wickets. Keep taking those wickets. You never know. Game will swing in to Perak side. Good fight back by Perak. Not letting the game go away. Keeping themselves in the competition. 6 more wickets required. 34 runs. 49 deliveries. Top 4 batsmen are back in the pavilion. Not to forget, Kuala Lumpur has a very good long batting lineup. Neville Lenage still to come. One of the batsmen who used to open for the side as well. So, the positive for the Kuala Lumpur is they have a good batting lineup as well. But Perak not losing hope. Keep taking wickets. Good to see Sherwin back into the attack. "34 runs required in 48 deliveries. 6 wickets in hand. End of 12 overs, 67 for 4. Kuala Lumpur are chasing a target of 101 runs. The outside edge, finding to the third man region, taking a single. A good boundary, previous delivery, and score moves to 74 for 4. Arjun taking the control, playing with Nazril. They will be hoping to not losing any more wickets go till the end. 74 for 4. We're in the 13th over. Sherwin Muniandi. Yet another shot to the third man region. Yet a single comes in. Score moves to 75. Slowly and steadily, Kuala Lumpur taking the game to their hands. From here onwards, looks like they just seal the game unless they lose any more wickets at this stage. End of 13 overs, 75 for 4. They require another 26 runs of 42 deliveries. A required run rate of 3.68. Sherwin Muniandi 15 for 1 in 3 overs. Amir Azim coming to the attack again. Change of sides for Amir Azim. This time coming from the pavilion end. Amir Azim bowled 2 overs, 12 for 1. A lot of hard work to do by Perak if they're to win. Minimum they need about another 2-3 wickets in next 2 overs. And keep taking wickets. As far as these two batsmen doesn't allow to take wickets, this game is their game. Oh, that's a good delivery. Beat the batsman, almost beat the wicketkeeper as well. A little bit fumble. After 4th, 5th occasion, he managed to collect it safely. Good spin. Delivery. Plays straight to long on. Taking a single. Kuala Lumpur moves to 77 for 4 wickets. And the record run rate is below 4 runs. Arjun 25 of 22 and Nazrul Rahman 12 of 5. 2 batsmen in the middle. A good over. In the 14 overs, 78 for 4. Only 3 runs coming in there. Amir Azim completes his 3 overs, 15 for 1. Interesting to see what Perak are going to do from here. They have to keep fighting. We got another 23 of 36 deliveries, 6 wickets in hand. And Devendra Mohan to attack. Going to bowl his final over. Devendra Mohan bowled 3 overs, 13 for 1. Good game so far. Low scoring games can give some good exciting finishes. Watchfully played straight down to the throat of bowler. Didi collects it. No harm done. Bowling from the find, Didi. 78 for 4. Arjun on 25 of 23. A good knock by him. Coming down. Watchfully played and taken a quick single. Well responded by Nazir Rahman as well. Score moves to 79. Require another 22 runs of 34 deliveries. Play and a miss. Nazir Rahman. Devendra Mogan continues from the far end. 3 more balls to go. Can he pick up another couple of more wickets? To keep the Perak team on the competition? Let's see. Next delivery. This time straight to point. No chance of a run. Ahmed Azim, the fielder. No change in scoreboard as well. Final delivery of the 15th over. 79 for 5. 79 for 4. Sorry. This time plays toward the Kuala region. Fielder running in whether he'll stop it. No, it's gone for 4. Good effort by the fielder in the deep. But unfortunately, these Kinrar outfields are usually fast outfields. And that's moves to Kuala Lumpur for 83 for 4. At this stage, Perak was 74 for 6. Just 9 runs difference and 2 wickets lost more than Kuala Lumpur, Perak. That quick top 5 wickets in the first 7-8 overs put the pressure. Perak. Kuala Lumpur showed their dominance. Ahmed Azim to attack, and that's a big shot. That's gone. That's gone for 6. Through the cow corner region to the practice nets in Kinra Oval. A brilliant shot by Nazir Rahman. I think it was Arjun. Arjun Tilenathan. And steadily and surely sealing the game for Kuala Lumpur. Good innings by Arjun. Spending some time in the middle. Settling down. Slightly putting the pedal in the accelerator to finish the game fast. This time straight to the fielder, no chance of a run. Nazir Rahman was interested, but Arjun sent him back. 89 for 4. 27 deliveries, 12 runs required. That's the departure. Missed it completely by the batsman. Dancing down the ground. And Ahmed Azim collects yet another wicket. And Kuala Lumpur losing their 5th wicket. 89 for 5. And Arjun is the batsman who departs. Arjun well compiled. 32 of 26 deliveries. 4 boundaries and 1 maximum. Good 22 runs partnership with Nazrul Rahman. And almost confirmed the victory for Kuala Lumpur at this stage. New batsman walks in, Harinder Singh. On the second. Harinder joining Nazrul. Just required 12 runs of 26 deliveries. Amir Azim got another 2 deliveries to bowl. And straight away Harinder opens his account with a single. And score moves to 90. Record another 11 runs of 25 deliveries. Amir Azim 22 for 2. Final delivery to bowl. See yet another single. Moves to 91 for 5. 8 runs coming in that over. That's the end of 4 overs from Amir Azim as well. 23 for 2. And previously Devendra Morgan completes his 4 overs. 18 for 1. And Kuala Lumpur 91 for 5. They just needed 10 runs to seal this trophy. MCA T20 Interstate League 2019. 10 runs of 24 balls. 5 wickets in hand. Sherwin Muniandi back into the attack. Straight to the fielder. Oh, this yet another big miss. And almost seal the game. Yet another 8 runs required in 23 deliveries. With that 2 runs, Kuala Lumpur moves to 93. Nazrul Rahman. Actually, Nazrul Rahman and Harinder Singh are good athletes. Fast in between the wickets. Fast runners. They will push and run. Yet another single. Harinder was looking for a double. Meanwhile, Nazrul was just jogging towards the non-striker's end. Just 7 runs away of the victory for Kuala Lumpur. Sherwin Muniandi bowling his final over. So far 18 for 1. Harinder straight to the plate, straight to the point. No chance of a run. No change in the scoreboard as well. 94 for 5 in the 17th over. Played through the covers region, taken a quick single by Harinder. Reducing the target to for yet another 6 runs of 20 deliveries. The 2 partnerships put on the front seat. Kuala Lumpur for the 4th and 5th wicket. Even the 3rd wicket, there were good partnerships coming in this innings. That's the important part. And Kuala Lumpur just 1 shot away. 96 for 5. Sherwin Muniandi bowling his final delivery. On the leg side, straight to the deep squalic region, taken a single. And that's the end of 17th over, 97-5. And Sherwin completes his 4 overs, 21 for 1. Now 4 runs away, 18 deliveries to go, 5 wickets in hand. Mazur Rahman on 11 of 14 deliveries and Harinder Sheikh on 3 of 4. Muazzam Hayat back into the action. He's going to bowl his 3rd over. So far Muazzam Hayat bowled 2 overs for 7 runs. Oh, inside edge, going towards the fine leg region. Will that be gone for 4? No, it stops just before the boundary line. Taken 2 runs. And Nazril moves to 13. Kuala Lumpur score moves to... 3 runs taken by Harinder actually. And 1 run away. Kuala Lumpur 100 for 5 in 17.1 overs. And Muazzam Hayat to bowl. All the fielders are coming into the ring. Just 1 run away. Let's see what Nazril going to do. Flight a delivery. Play and a miss. And missed by everyone. And that's the victory for Kuala Lumpur. And Kuala Lumpur seal in the game. And the MCA T20 Interstate League Finals won by Kuala Lumpur with 5 wickets. That's the end of the game. Kuala Lumpur scorecard. Virandeep Singh departs without making an impact to the scoreboard. Saifullah Malik 11 of 11. Said Aziz 25 of 30. Arjun Thilainathan 32 of 28. Imam 4 of 8. Nazir Rahman unbeaten 12 of 15. And Harinder Sheikh unbeaten 6 of 5. Bowling card of Perak. Devendra Mogan 4 overs 18 for 1. Sharvin Moniandi 4 overs 1 maiden 21 for 1. Muazzam Hayat 2.2 overs 11 runs. Amir Khan 1 over 11 runs. And Amir Azim 4 overs 23 for 2. Wahim Khan 2 overs 10 for 1. That's the end of the series. The MCA Interstate T20 tournament. Kuala Lumpur ends as the champions. Kuala Lumpur winning the toss. 11 field first put the Perak in deep trouble in the initial overs and restricting them for 100 runs for losing 7 wickets. Hazlan scored 24 of 37 deliveries. Omar Hazlan. And Muazzam Hayat 19 of 13. Amir Azim 18 of 23. The bowlers for Kuala Lumpur was Neville Lianagi, who's the highest wicket taker, 17 for 4 in his 4 overs. Pawandeep Singh 11 of 1 in 4 overs and Hafiz Khair 1 of 1. And reply Kuala Lumpur scored 101, loss of 5 wickets in 18th over. Arjun unbeaten 32 of 28. Said Aziz 25 of 30. Anur Rahman 12 of 15. And the bowling card was Amir Azim 23 for 2 in 4 overs. And Rahim Khan 10 of 1. And Devendra Mogan 18 for 1. And Kuala Lumpur wins the series by 5 wickets, taking 5 wickets. Looking at the statistics, the top 5 batsmen of this series. Bhushan Save of Selangor scored 108. 108 runs, and Sivanandan Gopal Krishnan scored 110. He's in the 4th position. Third, Virandeep Singh 140 with average of 35. And Muazzam Hayat in the 2nd position with 178 runs in average of 59.33. And the top seed is taken by Said Aziz, scoring 215 runs of average of 35.83 and a strike rate of 159.26. It will be interesting to see the bowling statistics as well. Top 5 bowlers in this series. Rashid Ahad taken 6 wickets for 102 in the 5th position for Malaysian Armed Forces. Shamsul Iqmal 6 wickets for 672 runs in the 4th position, and 7th Nazir Rahman 7 for 90, and Anur Rahman 7 for 46, and the top seed Nabil Lenege 19 wickets for 110 runs. That's the end of the league. Kuala Lumpur beating Perak with the 5 wickets in the finals. That's the end of the series. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. Yet another series. Thank you for joining.